Hello everybody, and indeed, I hope you're ready for some lunch. Today I'm going to make a chicken, rice, and potato soup in my Instant Pot. Let me show you how I do it. Okay, I have the Instant Pot ready to go, and in no particular order, I will put inside 2 chicken breasts. Now I will add 1 cubed up yellow potato. In here is white onion, green onion, and celery. These are just things I had laying around, so I figure may as well use them. I have 1 carrot chopped. I have a fair bit of cabbage. This might be a little more than I would want, but when you're working with the Instant Pot, it's so forgiving. So don't worry about it. I'm also going to put in a little bit of rendered chicken fat. This is going to really help with flavor. There's some. You can see my scientific approach to measurement, yes. I'm going to put in some Annetto natural chicken broth. Got these at my butcher shop the other day. So we're doing a fair amount of that. Really the whole carton, I guess. This is, how much is this? 33 fluid ounces. I'm going to put in a whole bunch of Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. This is my absolute favorite. I put this in everything. And again, I don't measure anything. And I never follow a recipe, so I'm kind of making this up as I go along. This is a really nice chili sauce that I found at my Asian grocery store. It's a sriracha medium. I really enjoy it, so I'm going to put some of that in there. I'm going to put some Mrs. Dash. This is a garlic and herb blend. I will put in probably way too much minced garlic. I put garlic in everything. I love it. And it's no wonder I'm alone. Last but not least, I'm going to add some quick cook brown rice. I got this at Aldi. And I don't measure, I just go by feel. I'd say that's pretty good. Second to last, I will add some garlic salt. I can always adjust this later if I need to. And lastly, I will add distilled water. And there's no, again, I don't measure, I just want everything nice and covered. I'm making a soup. So if it's thicker, we'll call it a stew. If it's thinner, we will continue to call it a soup. No big deal. Ready to close up now. The Instant Pot to pressure cook. And about 12 minutes is just fine, so I'll let it go. Okay, now once the soup is done cooking, what you're gonna wanna do is fish those chicken breasts out. Remember, we put them in whole, and we are going to separate them. Boy, it smells great already. Holy camole, that smells real good. I just like to use a couple of forks. Looks like a potato snuck on board with us here. That's no problem. So we'll separate this out into strips. Call them strips, call them chunks. whatever you want to call them. And then we will put them back into the pot. And pretty much once we've done that, our soup is ready to go. I can see that it's liquidy enough that we are going to call it a soup. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So, I shall put it all back into the pot. We'll give it a good stir and we'll be ready to go. Well, I can hardly believe it, but it's time. It's time. Everything's looking good. Here's our delicious, well, I haven't tasted it yet. I suppose I shouldn't proclaim that it's delicious right out of the gate. But I believe it. I expect it to be delicious. Our chicken, rice, potato soup, vegetable soup. I also made a nice little salad. I made a Caesar salad. This is out of a kit from Kroger. It's a little more than I typically like to spend. However, I was so nervous about setting up all this equipment, etc., that I wanted to make the salad at least easy. So that's what I did. And I also have a LaCroix. I love drinking these LaCroix. They're my favorite. I try to keep the fridge stacked at all times. Well, it's a moment of truth. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have something to eat as well. Wouldn't it be fun if we could do this together? Let's see how we like it. I can see the rice, chicken, I can see the cabbage, the onions. It's looking good. Let's test it out. Wow. It's delicious. Not gonna lie, it's delicious. You know, the Instant Pot it's amazing, really. Though I've heard it said, and I think it's true, I've had an Instant Pot, by the way, for at least 5 years, I would say. Feels like it. Has it been that long? Anyway, I'm a big fan. And I think the part of what it does is because it's pressure cooking, none of the flavors can escape. So everything's so flavorful. It's really good. Here, I got a carrot in this bite. Let's see how this tastes. Wow, that's good. FYI. So the date today is December. Let's see, it's Sunday, December, what is it, 18th, 16th? 18th. It is 2:34 p.m. and this is my first meal of the day. This will likely be my only meal. So far, I'm super pleased with it. Very good. Very good. I think I learned that from my buddy Tom Willett, who does the tremendous Feature Man YouTube channel. He is tremendous. Tom's, I think, 80 years old now. This video is really an homage to Tom. So he likes to say very good when he's really happy. I added a lot of things. Hopefully, watching me make this in the Instant Pot didn't make it seem like it was overly complicated. I did use a lot of flavorings and spices, a lot of vegetables. What I love about the Instant Pot especially, but really cooking in general, is you just use what you have. You know, like for example, I put green onion in there in the Instant Pot today. Well, that's only because I happen to have it laying around. I rarely do. If I had something like green pepper laying around, it would have gone in the pot, but I didn't have green pepper. So, really by cooking this way, every dish is a unique creation unto itself. I think that's kind of exciting, kind of cool. I know, I've never been one of these people who needs to follow a recipe. As a matter of fact, I can't. I find following a recipe to be rather soul-sucking. I better turn on a little music and see if that's nice. I'm not sure, but it might be nice. I better try some of this salad. As I said, this came from a kit from Kroger. I believe the company is Dole, and it is a Caesar salad kit. Boy, that's different. I've been purchasing the Kroger Caesar salad kits. I just happened to pick a Dole Caesar salad kit today. And that is noticeably different. From what I can tell, the Caesar dressing is much more tangy in this one, which actually I kind of don't prefer. I mean, this isn't bad. I enjoy it. I like it, but I think I like just the Kroger whatever generic brand even better. All in all, though, this is a tremendous lunch. Time to open up the LaCroix. It's going to get loud. Plug your ears. Very good. Let's see, what else can I say about this soup? If you're not an Instapot user, and by the way, without looking it up, I never know, is it Instapot or Instant Pot? I never know. All I know is I love the machine. To me, it is groundbreaking. I have a dear old friend in Iowa, several dear old friends in Iowa, but one who in the past I've loved to talk cooking with. And she has a traditional pressure cooker. You know, the kind that you have to babysit and everything. And I keep trying to explain to her, this is totally different. It's like that old Ron Popeil guy, set it and forget it guy. That's what the Instant Pot is. Set it and forget it. And of course I'll have basically, well, nearly one dish to clean. I actually will have several dishes to clean. I could have done this today in literally just one dish. I could have done that. So this is tremendous. I'm really enjoying this. Of the flavorings that I added, I actually feel like as I'm tasting this, the Worcestershire sauce is maybe the most critical part of this. It's really coming through, and Worcestershire sauce is so delightful, isn't it? It's really good. I watched I think one of those How It's Made on Worcestershire sauce, and I still didn't understand it. Most of those How It's Made programs, it's an aha moment. To me, there's still a bunch of mystery. What's in this Worcestershire sauce stuff? Even after I watch them make it. It's kind of silly. Anyway. Speaking of aha moments, I mean, this is super fun for me. I have, for those who don't know, I started live streaming 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, about 2 years ago. Right about when that ailment went around the globe and everything stopped. And I found myself being horribly lonely. Horribly lonely. And I stumbled upon live streaming via the Reddit website. That's where I started, and I saw other people live streaming on Reddit, and it made me determined to try it. Now, I never ever thought, if you had asked me 2 years from now, will you be still live streaming every day, Monday through Friday? I never would have believed it. Nor would I have believed that I would have made so many dear friends. Anyway, so I'm in my live streaming studio right now. I call it Studio B, although it's in my home. I started live streaming from my office, which we call Studio A. But what's kind of exciting about this setup right now is this is something I think I can replicate. I think if I just keep these cameras right here, right like they are, I think I could do this with regularity, and maybe we could have lunch together on some sort of regular basis. How cool would that be? Now, unlike Tom Willett from the Feature Man YouTube channel, which I love, I deeply love his videos, and I love him, as do so many of his followers. I've already broken several of his rules. Tom would never have multiple bowls. Well, he wouldn't even be eating out of a bowl. He'd be eating out of the pot that he cooked the meal in. And then for a side dish, he would be eating out of whatever container that came in too. Tom never ever uses a fork. Come think of it, I don't know that I've ever seen him use a napkin. But it doesn't matter. He is a unique and lovely individual. I love his videos so much that it dawned on me really that Tom and I have so much in common. First of all, we're both musicians. That's a big similarity we have. We both love food. I love food. I've already made, you know, some cooking videos on this channel. But I came to love his videos so much that I just decided I must make one that's a clear homage to Tom. There's something about making a meal for myself rather than going to a restaurant, or and also a prepackaged, you know, kind of frozen meal, which, don't get me wrong, those can be very delicious, and I do those too. But there's something about cooking for yourself, cooking from scratch, I guess, as they say, that's it feels like you've accomplished something, you know. In addition to, you know, the food usually being much more delicious if you've made it yourself from scratch. I don't think I'm saying anything that's mind-bending or new information to you. So, something I do on my live stream, just a silly little game I created, I don't even know why. Something I call Guess the Clue. And I thought I would introduce it to you right now because it's kind of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a graphic. We'll call it a slide maybe. I'll show a graphic up on the screen, and I will ask you to guess the clue. So here's the graphic. And let me explain. This is meant to, it's a riddle, kind of. It's meant to evoke something else, like a phrase or a word or a person. So oftentimes, when I play this game on my show, it'll have a theme. So some days it's musical artists, some days it's movies, movie titles. So because this is likely brand new to you, I will hold your hand, but you may, as you watch this, you may understand what I'm getting at right now. And what I would like you to do, if you already have a guess, I would love it if you could put it in the comments down below. What do you think this clue is getting at? What's the magical word or phrase? Here, I'll put it up on the screen again, in case you're still wondering. Now, you may already have a guess. Heck, you may have already solved it. In which case, I'm proud of you. But you might also be thinking, what in the world is this guy talking about? So maybe you want a little hint. I will tell you that the that little fella on the left there, that's, I believe, a scene from a movie. Now, oddly enough, I have not seen the movie, but I think that's what it's from. Maybe you've seen the movie. I will reveal the answer here in a little bit. In the meantime, again, try and put it in the comments if you have a guess. And don't cheat. Don't read the other comments. Let's see what you think it is. I'm so glad I made this. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Everything's good. Again, as Tom would say, really, really good. I'm very happy with the salad. And especially the soup. Another thing that's on my mind, let's see. It occurs to me that Christmas is 1 week from today. Now, I don't know about you, but the holidays stress me out a little bit. So if you're stressed out, I would say maybe you and I both need to just remember that this is probably normal. Take a deep breath, that sort of thing. I've said on my show several times, Christmas is my least favorite holiday. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but I think part of it has to do with Christmases as a kid were so very, very, very special to me, magical. I know that's not unique. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be for kids. But I really was so very, very lucky having the family that I have. I have two brothers, wonderful parents, and it was just a tremendous, tremendous childhood. So I think maybe part of what Christmas time does for me is it reminds me of, you know, what I don't have anymore. You know, it's a bit of a downer. But I don't know for sure. That's just a theory. So I think it's just about time to reveal the answer in our Guess the Clue game. Are you ready? I'm going to show the graphic one more time. There it is. And the answer is Emperor Penguin. Emperor Penguin. Isn't that clever? I have a lot of fun putting those things together. And by the way, I'm a born and raised and practicing Catholic, so I get to make a derogatory comment like penguin. I feel I should be allowed to do that. So anyway, that's an answer to our fun little game. If you enjoyed that, as I said, I do a live stream every Monday through Friday on Twitch. You can find our show. I do it at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. You can find our show at twitch.tv/Chicago Tony V. And if you like this video and some of my other YouTube videos, if you feel some sort of kinship, you might really like the live show, because it's an opportunity to for us to really interact together kind of in real time. So there's several really, really nice people who tune in every morning to interact with me, and I'm betting that you're very, very nice too. And they've all made friends. We're all just really good friends. So you should check that out. Most days we play Guess the Clue. Most days, and we'll do 10 or 12 clues in a row, not just one. So anyway. Seems like this is going swimmingly. Now, another thing I learned from my beautiful friend Tom is he likes to include a secret dessert, which I think is so fun. So I have a secret dessert in honor of Tom. This is strawberry yogurt whips. It's kind of whipped yogurt. It's from Yoplait. So that is my secret dessert. Now, Tom he's so good at knowing the price of everything, and I'm not, although for some reason I do remember that this is 80 cents. 80 cents a cup. And Tom would say, you know, at these prices, that's a pretty good deal. So I will try the strawberry low-fat yogurt. Whoa. Wow. That's very, very good. Very, very good. That's delicious. For 80 cents. That's quite a way to top off a lunch. Really nice. If you're particularly worried about the holidays this year, you know, sadly, I know some people who are finally saying, you know, I'm stretched so thin I can't really do what I need to do for the holidays this year. And I would just say that's okay. There are a whole lot of people in that type of situation. This is a time to remember what's important to us, and I think it's family. Kind of like I was saying earlier, you know, the reason I I miss the old Christmases. It wasn't because of getting cool gifts. It was because of the people. It's because of the family, the love. So, hang in there. We'll get through this together. And try to make the soup. If you don't have an Instant Pot, oh my goodness, go try to get one. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Okay? All right. I like you. Thank you for watching. This has been really great. Let me know what you think. I've enjoyed myself, and so I'm gonna keep on going. I'll try and just put these out with some sort of regularity. And thank you for watching. Maybe we'll see you over on Twitch. And have a great day. Merry Christmas. See you next time.